Do you know what I love so much about this group? Is your courage. Is your courage. That it's really awkward for some people to do this. Why? Because they've spent their whole life building up a wall. Their whole life being what other people wanted them to be. Their whole life protecting themselves. And then we come into this crazy room with all these crazy people. And what'd you get out of the training? I cried the whole day, you know. Had all this money to bore my eyes out. That is just the brain overheating, remember? Don't make any negative story around the tears. People, what we do, we analyze it, don't we? The fluid spills out of our eyes, and we go, "That's because I'm really sad. I've got to analyze it now. Because why would I be crying? It's because it happened to me." No, not at all. All that is when you have a connection with someone, you end up with that sort of unity. Yeah. And I remember when we were in Los Angeles. I know I've shared this with this group this week, but. And we first moved to Los Angeles and people living homeless. Can you see why I have a deep connection with people living homeless now? Because we were a breath away ourselves. Yeah. We had boiled eggs every night because Dad worked in a chicken place, you know, and he got free eggs. And so, and when occasionally we'd have a chicken, right? Because he got it free. And so we're in Los Angeles and we're driving, and Jackson and I are driving along, and I'm on this side of the car, he's on that side of the car. And I didn't realize at that time that in Los Angeles, people will pause and let you give people money. You know, they're just beautiful that way. And so we're driving along, and but I didn't know that. So I threw the money. It was like whatever it was, a $50 or something. And I went, sorry, and I threw the money. And little Jackson just undid his seat, and then turned around, and he's like this. And now he's looking back, yeah? And he's going, Mum. He goes, Mum. Okay, he goes, okay, he's found it. Mum, he's found it. Okay, Mum, he's looking down. He's like, Mum, he's jumping up and down. He's waving, Mum, he's waving. And I looked over, and his eyes were just all glassed over. And I said, hold on, I'm just picking up the emotion. I said, Jackson, how are you feeling? And he goes, really great, Mummy. And I said, that's what love for our fellow man feels like. That we get so stuck in our own little pit, don't we? We get caught up in the story that we tell ourselves about what isn't appropriate or what isn't working or what don't I like, instead of maybe rising out of that and going, there is a world. This is the world. I'm telling you right now,